What is up, everybody? Night Batman here with another trailer reaction and review, and today I'm gonna be reacting to our first official trailer for the New Mutants. I was really surprised that this trailer actually got released because I didn't really hear any news of it coming out, and I actually thought that they just started filming like not too long ago, so I didn't expect the trailer anytime soon. So without further ado, let's jump into this all-new trailer in the X-Men that's gonna give us a preview of the next film in the X-Men universe.
I'm gonna ask you a series of questions. I want you to respond truthfully. Have you ever hurt someone?
Yes.
Have you ever experienced anything you'd consider abnormal?
Yes.
Last question. Do you know what mutants are? Did you know baby rattlesnakes are more dangerous than adult ones? They haven't learned how to control how much venom they secrete. All of you are dangerous. That's why you're here.
Oh.
What is this place?
This isn't a hospital. It's a haunted house.
You've been through a lot. Get some rest.
Whoa. I didn't expect a movie like this to go in a horror route, so that was a really surprising like tone they were giving off, and I hope that they follow through on that, because sometimes trailers can mislead you and you will think that it'll go one way and then a totally different when you watch it. But if the movie really goes this way, I'm gonna be really pumped for what this movie will be like. So already I've seen some actors that I recognize in this. I saw the actress who played Arya from Game of Thrones. I saw the actor who played Bill's brother from Stranger Things. And then there's this blonde actress. I don't really remember where I've seen her from. I think, man, I don't really remember, but I do recall seeing her in a film, so it's nice to see that they have a lot of experienced young actors in this film who are going to be playing our New Mutants. But I haven't really read the New Mutants book, but this does look really interesting, and it's going in a whole new direction that the other films haven't, which again is more of a horror feel. So I even like how the imagery is really like familiar with other horror films, like the whole character coming through a wall kind of thing. It's very like reminiscent of like Nightmare on Elm Street when Freddy does that, where you can see his face and his hands trying to come through the wall, or even Stranger Things and other horror films. And like I like how, you know, they can make something like that was never really conceived as a horror story or like horror characters in, and like put them in a film and make it this whole new genre. So I'm really excited to see where it goes, and to think that this is actually from 20th Century Fox, the people who are honestly still a little too greedy with the X-Men characters. Come on guys, please give it back to Marvel. We gotta see these guys interact with all the rest of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But other than that though, at least it's nice to see that they are really making use of their licensing, and I'm wondering how well this will tie into the X-Men universe, because I know with Deadpool, that movie, most of all, it ties in with the X-Men universe for the 20th Century Fox films, but a little loosely, where to the point where we can see characters like Colossus in it, but even the way he looks is different from what we've seen in the Bryan Singer films. So I'm hoping that this will actually have more of a tie with the what's happening right now with like the past X-Men films and maybe even Deadpool. And I really want to see at least these films really tie together more effectively, since the 20th Century Fox does have the licensing for these, so it would be nice to see a more connected story. But overall, I really like what we've seen so far. It looks very gritty and very edgy, and to see like these mutants trying to do with their powers and where they're being held, I want to see how that plays out. It looks like something they should have done for like a Logan, an X-Men origin Wolverine film. The one we got was really not that good, but if they did something like this for that, I think that would have been really great. Or even like this for Deadpool, the comedy would have even worked like being played off opposite the darkness of it even better. I want to see where this goes, and maybe it'll be its own new franchise, kind of like the Deadpool being its own little franchise, but still kind of working slightly on and off continuity with X-Men. If you guys would like to check out the trailer without my reaction, please feel free to check the link in the description below. And what are your thoughts about the trailer? If you're familiar with the New Mutants, what are you excited for them to like bring from the comics, or what mutants are you really excited to see? Again, I don't really know who these mutants are. I haven't really read too many X-Men books. I have read some, but never really the New Mutant story specifically. So it'll be cool to get some backstory on these. Maybe I'll even try to read up on these characters before the film comes out. But yeah, I can't wait to see more New Mutants, because the X-Men comics have a huge history of characters, but a lot of times in the films they only give us them for like one movie, and we don't see most of them come back for the next film. But yeah, it'll be cool to see what this movie does differently, and where they go story-wise. So other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you, and take care. Later.